everyone. Welcome to the Live in the D Green Room, where we give you a recap of our very fun show today on Friday. We'll start off with Dine in the D, where we had some very interesting food.
Yeah, a wide variety on the menu, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then at the end, you got to try some very colorful chicken lollipops.
Yeah, they were good.
And I got the mushroom risotto mac and cheese. It is really tasty. So look at this. So it is a common household debate, sometimes nightly. What do you want for dinner?
I don't know. What do you want for dinner?
Well, there is a Grosse Pointe Park restaurant that may satisfy everybody's tastes. It's called Alma, and their menu pulls inspiration from all over the globe.
That's right. Michelle Oliver takes us there to Dine in the D.
Whether you're craving something from across the globe or something a bit closer to home, Alma in Grosse Pointe Park is dishing up flavors both foreign and familiar.
I always say it's kind of representative of Metro Detroit. Its inspiration came from a lot of different places. There's a lot of different ethnic backgrounds.
And one of the major influences for executive chef and co-owner Gary Moy is his father.
I'm first generation Chinese American. My dad was a Chinese cook in Ferndale, and so I kind of cut my teeth that way. But my parents always wanted Chinese food. Any kind of special occasion, we always had to have Chinese food. And after a while, we got the teenage years, we started getting kind of sick of some Chinese food every time we had a special occasion. And the same with my partner. She has, after church, her husband always wanted to go get tacos. And so we wanted to come up with a concept where you can get traditional type foods with a little twist on it, but also find something that you're familiar with also.
The restaurant is open and modern, with artwork hinting at the blend of flavors.
Fell in love with the architecture of the building. There's a lot of old tile from the original ceiling tiles were here, and the way that some of the bricks are exposed, and so it's kind of like the new meets the old, so I thought it was a perfect fit for us.
The name Alma also has a special meaning.
Alma means soul in Spanish, and it's something that we felt our cooking comes from, is from the soul, and it's something that is near and dear to us.
Well, this spread looks amazing, so let's get into the menu, and we're going to start off with one of their appetizers. These are their fried baby back ribs, so they're deep fried, giving them a nice crispy texture. Then they're tossed in this honey tamarind sauce. The tamarind gives it a little bit of a tang. Now, they have great brunch options here, and one of them that you can only get earlier in the day is their apple pie French toast. So you have French toast slices covered with Granny Smith apples, giving a little bit of sourness to them. You also have a homemade brown sugar walnut crumble, and it's all drizzled with caramel sauce. They also have a brunch menu that lasts all day, and on that menu is their shrimp and grits. So this has andouille sausage, really classic to New Orleans style cooking. You have roasted tomatoes in there, of course the shrimp, and creamy grits. Another item on their all-day brunch menu is their Chiliquiles. Now these are tortilla chips that are simmered in a guajillo pepper and tomato sauce. You also have some chicken in there, and it's finished with melted Chihuahua cheese, as well as a side of refried beans. Now moving on to more of the entrees, this is their Michigan cherry pulled pork sandwich. Now they roast the pulled pork for a long time, making it nice and tender. It's in their Michigan cherry barbecue sauce, which does have a little bit of a kick to it. It's then cooled off with their apple slaw, all in a brioche bun. And finally, we have a dish that really highlights their fusion of flavors here. This is their pepper beef lomo saltado. So this is actually a dish that originates in Peru, but it all in itself is kind of a fusion of Latin American and Asian flavors. So you have beef tenderloin that's stir-fried with peppers, onions, mushrooms, French fries, all in a black pepper sauce, and it comes with a side of lemongrass jasmine rice. You probably can.
What did you bring in for us today, by the way?
All right, so we have some new dishes here. You have the wild mushroom mac and cheese. This has portobello, shiitake, oyster mushrooms in there, a 5-cheese blend, lots of garlic. You got the nice breadcrumbs on top for some crunch.
I wish.
I
I know.
And then Tati has the chicken lollipops. Now, these are kind of in that same honey tamarind sauce that the ribs were in. These are gluten-free, though.
Thank you.
The fried bit is actually cornstarch.
Lovely.
Kind of gives you a similar texture.
Lovely.
And then this is one of my favorite things they brought. Afterwards, he was like, you have to try this apple pie that I make. because it's out of this world. And he made it for me. It is out of this world. It's very good. It's an upside down apple pie. And
Girl, that looks good. You can't, I mean.
it has the right crumb on top and everything.
Looking at the shot of it, it says it all. How's that going
Very
for
buttery.
you?
The crust is very buttery.
How's the pasta?
Fantastic. I'm not going to double dip. I'm grabbing a second fork.
Okay.
There we go. I like the concern.
So now, what is it about this giant mural that they have on the outside of their
Of the building?
location? Yeah.
So their whole thing is all about unity between everything. This is done by a local artist. It's on the outside wall of their building, and it's quite big. The artist we actually had on our show before, Michelle Bogus, and she has the world's record for the largest hand-drawn maze.
Oh, I remember her.
So yeah, so this is a maze that she drew. It is solvable, and it kind of you see Alma's kitchen, you see the Rensen, GM Rensen, and it's all these different languages and stuff, just kind of showing the unity of everything, which I thought was like very cool to the whole meaning of the place and the story behind it.
Where are they located?
So they're located, Alma Kitchen is located at 15402 on Mack Avenue between Alter and Outer Drive in Grosse Pointe Park. And if you're familiar with the area, they took over the spot that used to be Tom's Oyster Bar and a couple of the others nearby.
They're just
a big
like
place.
a block or two down from Marge's bar, right?
They are. I passed by Marge's on the way there.
Oh, there you go.
All right, well, Michelle, thank you. That's really good.
I'm glad you
It was
like
really
it.
yummy.
If you love things foodie related in Metro Detroit and you want restaurant recommendations and behind the scenes chats with fellow foodies, sign up for the Dine in the D newsletter.
That's right. It's sent straight to your inbox every other Thursday. To sign up, look for the newsletter tab at the top of clickondetroit.com.
So I hear a little birdie tells me that you should have done the interview with Bad Sisters.
I'm obsessed with this show. I'm so invested because it's about 5 sisters. One of them is married to the least nice person on planet Earth. And then they're finding ways to try to get him out of the picture. Let's just say.
Off him?
That's exactly what they're trying to do.
There's a new comedy series on Apple TV Plus that's taking a whole new approach to that bad in-law situation. Bad Sisters is all about a group of women who can't stand their brother-in-law, so obviously there's only one thing to do, and that's get rid of him.
I want to help.
No way.
You're pushing me out, Eva. You're not being my mom or my sister or my friend.
Yeah, well, fine if I'm not being any of those things, but I'm not going to stop protecting you.
You're not
because that is
protecting
my
me.
job.
You're isolating
I don't
me.
even know why I'm having to. What we're doing is really, really bad.
No, it's not.
Joining us now are two of the stars of the show, Sharon Horgan and Eve Houston. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Morning.
Sharon, let's start with you. Is JP the most hated character in TV history?
Well, yeah, he's got a lot of competition, right? I mean, everyone loves a TV villain, but yeah, I tried to make him as odious as physically and mentally possible, and yeah, he's definitely up there, right?
Bonus points for use of the word odious. And for those who don't know him, explain for somebody who might be tuning in and thinking, hey, maybe I should check this show out. Who is JP and why do we hate him?
Okay, so, well, the show was about 5 sisters, the Garvey girls, and one of them is married to JP. And he's a monster. He's an abuser. He's a misogynist. He's a racist. Mm-hmm. He's an absolute pig of a man. And they get to a point where they just decide enough is enough, and they decide they're going to take him out. So but they're 4 normal women, and they're not great at murder. And he's exceptionally good at cheating death. So the series is them trying and failing to kill him, really,
Okay.
and a lot more.
Eve, how much
Don't you want to see it?
Yeah. How much are you like your character Becca, Eve?
I would say I'm very similar to her in sort of her sort of emotional world. Her physical kind of day-to-day, I'm a little bit more organized. Hopefully a little bit more put together.
Your bedroom's cleaner.
My bedroom's way cleaner. I'm just so OCD about my bedroom. So I'm not like Becca in that sense. But the same heart.
Sharon,
I agree.
What inspired Bad Sisters? Where did this come from?
Oh, so it's a Belgian show. It's an adaptation of a Belgian show called Clan. That was brought to me by the lovely people at Apple, and they thought I might be in the market to adapt something like that, and I wasn't. But I watched one episode, and I was just, you just have to feel it, and I was really drawn specifically to the sisters and that dynamic. I come from a really big family of five myself, 5 brothers and sisters, and so I love the idea of putting that on screen. And I'd never written a thriller before, a murder mystery, and it just it looked like it would be good fun.
Yeah, as actors, what drew you to the material specifically, Eve?
Well, Sharon wrote it, so it's the blend of comedy and drama that felt very unique. I know we see a lot of dramedies, but these felt like real people, and we were laughing at true life moments, and there's something about that kind of just like stabs you in the heart and makes you fall in love with these characters. And it's just brilliant script and brilliant people involved, so it was kind of like the gold standard of what you want in a job.
Ladies, I'm told that is our time. Thank you so much for spending a few moments with us.
Not at all. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You can stream Bad Sisters on Apple TV+. The final episode for season 1 is coming out Friday. Major breaking news from the green room concerning Real Talk with Greg Russell. Now, if you've been watching for years, you know that Greg tends to give most movies around a 4, very rarely a 5.
He gives lots of 3s, though.
3, 3.5, 4. He's right in there, right? And every once in a great while a 5, but never a 1 or a 2. But that's about to change. Greg, stop going for that mac and cheese.
I love it. Love it.
A couple of new movies out to get you feeling the frights of Halloween. One is a horror classic and the other one is a spooky comedy. And here with the scary details is movie reviewer Greg Russell. There he is.
So good to be here with you, Jason.
Blah, blah, blah. First up, we have Jamie Lee Curtis returning once more to fight Michael Myers a final time in Halloween Ends. Are you giving anything away to say, if I say, does it really end?
It's almost like,
I guess it appears that it is, but they leave something open that he could come back.
There's always something, like with the Wizard of Oz, even when they dumped the water on the witch, if they had known then what they know now, they would have had her regenerate, something like that.
All right, let's look at a clip of Halloween Ends.
I was certain that I saw him watching me.
You pretend like you moved on, but you're actually just obsessed with death.
What are you gonna do when Michael comes back for you? Because he is coming.
But this time, something feels different. He's more dangerous.
Okay, at a certain point in this franchise, about, 1994 or something, I was like, okay, I'm done. How many reels?
Actually, believe it or not, I talked to friends who have also followed it from the beginning, and they were all kind of disappointed. So like a 2.5.
Woo, Tati! Did you?
You're gonna say something.
Did you hear that? Greg just gave something less than a 3.
Greg Russell keeps it real.
I mean, I even called friends this morning in LA who are big fans. I said, what'd you think? They're going, they're just all disappointed. They were booing and different things like that.
Wow.
So there you go. That's from the fans.
There's proof that Greg Russell doesn't give everything 4.
See there?
Okay, the other movie out is The Curse of Bridge Hollow. This is a Halloween movie that's also a comedy?
Yeah. Marlon Wayans is in it, also Kelly Rowland, and they have a daughter who's a tween.
Okay.
And they moved to a new town that loves Halloween, so they always get it set up for Halloween just like people do for Christmas. But all of a sudden, this spirit comes about that turns all of the Halloween things in people's yards into alive, moving things.
Oh, okay, let's look at this.
Stingy Jack tricked me into finding his old lantern. And now the Halloween decorations are coming to life.
Come on, Sid. That's just not something that happens. Sid, they're just actors. I don't think you're allowed to touch me unless I sign a waiver. Oh! They aren't actors! Repeat! The clowns are not actors!
Okay, I feel like I've seen this movie before. It's very.
It's usually probably a Christmas theme.
I can't remember the animated movie where the old pilgrim zombies come out of the ground and they're like stalking the town, and the kids are all trying to get them to go back to the cemetery.
Right.
Anyway, how many reels?
This one's a fun one, 3.5. Also because there's a tip of the hat to the show in living color, which I know. I told Rita as soon as he said, I'm going. Jason's going to pick right up on this when he sees it.
Yep, there you go. Where can people see more of your interviews and get swag and all kinds of
stuff? Just go to movieshowplus.com. Yeah, sign up for our newsletter, which automatically puts you in the drawing for a lot of the tickets and other fun stuff we give away. So movieshowplus.com.
Movieshowplus.com.
There you go.
Is that movie called Paranorman? The one where he's running from the pilgrims from the graveyard?
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Who knows?
Okay, so history has been made on Live in the D.
Greg was something less than a 3. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Also crazy.
What?
Guy Tori.
Guy Tori, that's right. He was in the building today. He has a comedy show coming up this Saturday at the Fox with a bunch of other hilarious comedians, and we had a chance to have a conversation with him and find out, what he's been up to, what the show is going to be all about. So, Guy Tori.
Well, you will recognize our next guest from movies and TV appearances, and of course, as a comedian taking the stage. But this weekend, you'll be able to see him in person at the All-Star Comedy Festival at the Fox Theater. Joining us to let us know what to expect is Guy Tori, everyone.
What's happening?
How are you? Yes, a round of applause. Welcome to the show. We're so excited.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
So you're here. You've been to Detroit, I'm sure, many times. What do you like about performing here?
You know what? My first standing ovation was here in Detroit.
Is that right?
Yes, at the Fox, actually.
Okay.
1994, Def Comedy Jam Tour.
Okay.
My first standing ovation, so I always got a soft spot for Detroit.
Okay, well, we are happy that you're here, and you are going to be taking the stage this weekend. Who are some of the other big names in comedy who will be joining you?
Man, if you're not a fan of comedy, if you're not at this show, Earthquake, who has a great special on Netflix right now.
Okay.
DC Curry, a veteran who's very, very, very funny. The queen of comedy, Adele Givens.
Adele's great.
One of the queens. Henry Coleman, Ryan Davis, Arnez J, myself. It's a great lineup, great show.
I am a huge Arnez fan.
Yeah, he's a fool.
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. So let's talk more about what you're working on. Tell us about Fat Tuesdays on Amazon.
Wow. Fat Tuesdays is the era hip hop comedy is my documentary currently streaming on Amazon Prime. Accolades out the you know what, man. It's really about a story about black comedy in the 90s and how this little comedy night that could launch some of the biggest stars today, from Kevin Hart to Cat Williams to myself to Cedric Entertainer to Chris Tucker. You name it, they're all in this documentary, and it's fun. It's a fun ride.
I'm watching this weekend because I know this is going to be good. I know this is going to be good. So I have to ask you a little bit of a tough question, in my opinion. Which do you prefer then, being on stage, doing your comedy, or being on like a TV set or a movie set?
That's not a tough question. It's easy.
Not? Okay.
Stand up.
Okay.
Stand up. That's the girl that brought me to the dance. So I'm staying loyal to the girl that brought me to the dance, which is stand-up comedy. So that's, to me, that's the hub.
We like loyal men on this show.
Well, okay, good. But that's the hub. That's what brought me to. That's the thing that the acting came from there. The producing came from there. The directing came from there. So stand-up will always be my first love.
I love that. I love that. So what is next for you? You're out here producing documentaries. You're always in front of some kind of camera or on a stage. What's next?
You know what? One, I'm unretiring from acting. I quit acting for a while. And now I'm coming back. My agent's been begging me for years, and I did the American History X and Life and all those movies.
That was so good. You were so good in that movie.
Thank you.
But go ahead. I'll let
you
keep
miss
going.
it. I miss acting, so I'm coming back to it. And also the follow-up series to Fat Tuesdays. I'm doing another season 2, so it's gonna be fun.
Okay, and I'm going to be watching both because I know season 2 is going to be good too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're so excited. Let everybody know where they can see you this weekend.
This weekend at the Fabulous Fox, I'm telling you, it's going to be uncut, unplugged, unbelievable. And so bring your seatbelt.
All right, bring your seatbelt. You heard it here. Guy Tori, everyone, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with us for Live in the Green Room.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.